Dalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Priyatmane Sri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Sri Krishna Lila Katana Sudaksham Murari Madhu Yamuna Ishtayuktam Varam Vareni Kusama Tam Narayana Siddhasa Naman Sri Dandina Bhakta Shiromani Sri Krishna Pada Chaitanya Lila Amrita Sara Narayanam Tam Patatam Prapati Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhaktavanta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. May offer millions of all present, past, future Vaishnava Tavadana. Now Vancha Kalpataru Kripa Sindhu Vevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo. Sorry, again, please forgive me, all of you. Today is question and answers. And then so I think everybody understood the question. Huh? What do we pray? What prayer will please Krishna? See, when we come to the bhakti, why do we come to bhakti? When we exhausted all possibilities of becoming happy in this world or next world. Right. That's why Atato Brahma Jignasa. What does it mean? He says, when we approach or hear from realized soul, what he will tell you? Whatever we are engaging, this is Samya Karma. You know, all these karma activities, the fruit of all the activities are limited and temporary. So this yoga, karma, I went to for a program, you know. That's very exactly we're talking. They are yoga, this, that, but related to the body. So waste of time, you know. So, but devotees also fall ill, no doubt. Now, what should we do? So, then what we should pray? Huh? What prayer will please Krishna? Benefit of we have to leave the choice to the Krishna. Krishna, he knows everything. Whether you make the devotee live longer or take his life away, it is in your hand. You do what it pleases you most. No? And what is the best for the devotee? He is the well-wisher. He knows what is really well for all the living entities. We really don't know what is good for us. Of course, he has told what is good, what it pleases. So, suppose if a person is suffering for a long time, like doctors cannot do anything, suffering, and there is no point in continuing their life. See, one time in Bangalore itself, this one devotee, actually, I will tell you the experience. He had a cancer, tried so many doctors, this, that, alternative, this, that, nothing. Then he was on a machine, breathing machine. So doctor said, we will discharge. And doctor saying, as soon as they will take away his support, he will die. This is what they were saying. So everybody was thinking, but we started chanting, right? Chanting. And then in hospital, then they removed it, put him into the thing. Actually, we begged him, relatives, please, sir, please allow that machine also. At least he reaches the house. Then he can take it out. Somehow some understanding was reached and they sent the machine also. So in his brother's house, we went there. We were all maybe 50, 60 devotees chanting loud kirtan and all that. Then because time is come, how long they will keep the machine? So we are all chanting loudly, loud. And then they remove the machine. Everybody expecting he will any minute will die. Nothing happened. He stayed, for a couple of days more. We thought we will recover, he will recover and then. So later on, actually one time he said, Maharaj, give me permission to leave, Now he is begging, please allow me to leave this body. Now, suppose if you go against his wish. So, in those cases, it is better they naturally leave the body with less pain. Okay. See, many devotees, they will, pain, 6 months, 3 months. So that is not good for either one, not for that patient or for his relatives who are taking care of. It happens. Year, 2 year, about long stuff. So, in those cases, I've done many times that I offer my ekasi, fruit of ekasi, and pray what? Oh Lord, it is up to you. You are the best. Can make him alive, live. So but I'm offering. So what happens is many times that person either recovers completely if he is capable, or he will very quickly loses his body. It has happened many times. So because he is suffering because of the past. Now the ekasi fruit, if one offers, it will remove all that thing. And then according to Krishna, he will depart. And then next life, he will, because he left his body, because the power of the, blessings of Ekadasi, he will definitely a devotee, will continue to do Ekadasi. Somehow or the other, he will continue. So progress is there, bhakti. You see. So that is the main thing, whether living now or in future, we have to make sure we are progressing in bhakti. Bhakti never get lost. For example, I think I might have told you, you take Bhagavatam, Bharat Maharaj. He was a king. He renounced the kingdom. He gave to his children. Then he entered forest and doing, bhakti. He went up to Bhav. But then what happened? He got attacked, a deer. He saw a deer, pregnant deer, fear of a lion or tiger, and then it jumped into the water and then it gave birth to, out of stress, a baby. But the mother could not survive. So now he has to, saying is karuna, daya, compassion is there for a sadhu. So he took that and then brought it to his ashram. And he was taking care, then gradually got attached to that. This is the problem. He attached to that deer. Gradually the deer is coming and doing like this, like so gradually more attachment, and is worrying, oh, what will happen to this, where, and time came, pa. ಆಯ್ತು ಆಯ್ತು. So then the deer, is worried. Now his priority became deer, next bhakti. You see what I'm saying? Priority became deer and then bhakti secondary. Gradually, then time came for leaving this body. When we take birth in the mother's womb, our duration of life, how much education we will have, how much wealth we will make, what kind of work we do, and the time, place to leave this world is fixed. These 5 things. Previous karma bank. We are put already, we are just drawing. Whatever we are doing, next life, previous life bank, you can only draw, you cannot put it. Next lives, you can only put it, you cannot draw. Of course, bhakti ekasi can flexibility. So, what has happened? Death came. Then he was remembering dear, right? Antekale smarane. Whatever you are conscious about the time of death, that's what he achieved. He became a deer. Look at that. But because it's bhakti up to bhav, we did not got lost. Anything else, yoga, Hatha yoga, this, that will get gone with the body. Body is gone. But bhakti is eternal. That's why the results of this all karma karma is limited and temporary. Temporary meaning, and the body is finished. Bhakti is not like that, it continues, it never gets lost, it never gets destroyed. That's why Bhagavad Gita, Krishna say, Bhagavata, engage in my devotional service. This is the eternal one. Even if a little bit, he will save you. So in the dear body is, he remembers all the bhakti, what he was done. Oh, I made a mistake. Now became very alert. Alert meaning what? Is a dear body. Went to an ashram, near ashram, hearing Harikatha. But of course, deer cannot go and sit in Harikatha, right? So, dear body, his body is coming in the way. So, he is nearby and is not associating with the deers because any entanglement, attachment. Animals also have attachments. Husband, wife, children. You have seen it. So, no more mistake. I don't want to mistake again. And he is subsisting on only dry grass. Have you seen anywhere a deer looking for dry grass instead of soft grass, green grass? Yeah. Sadhu, not attached. Oh, I don't want to get. No. See, restraining himself. He's following this Upadeshamrita. Vacho Vega, Manasa, Krodha Vega. You see. He's following. Then what happened? Because, but bhakti was not lost. Then again he was born as Jadabharata, right? Brahmin life. The Vaishnava, Brahmin. Now he also remembers all the bhakti and all that. He was a deer. Now he was even more careful. He became like a deaf and dumb to this world. Purposefully. Because entanglement. If I become a good student, oh, they will engage me in the samsara. Oh, no. He refused to learn, act like a dumb and deaf, as if, but inside bhakti is going on, you know. So later on, he was taken to even Narabali and human sacrifice. He still did not bother. He didn't even blink his eyes. Oh, Krishna is protecting. Only death, this body. So he's completely out of body consciousness. No fear at all. Soon going to be die one way or the other. Why worry? You know. So he's thinking of Krishna all the time. But Kali became, because she's a, she's a Vaishnavi, and he's a Vaishnavi Parama Bhagavati. Oh, if they kill the bhakta, I will be finished. My bhakti will be finished. And so he became very angry, came out, destroyed all those people. He did not laugh or be happy or anything. He just went. Then Rahuguna, they were carrying his palanquin. One person became sick or something like that. They found him. He was carrying, okay. Then Rahuguna challenged him. He was trying to show compassion on the living entities, ants and all that on the way. Right? He's carrying the load on the shoulder. 4 people. Huh? And the king was disturbed. Asked, who is that? Be careful. I will, punish. Then he's telling, they blamed on the new person. We are not this new person doing all this. Hey, be careful. I'm the king. I will. King of what? Are you king of your, where? How many kings? I was also king before, even bigger king than you. you know, you know. Which are you going to eat my body or the soul? You have no power to do anything damage to my soul. You can do anything to this body. Anyway, soon it'll be finished. What is the use? When we're talking on the Atma level, okay, then the king he came down, paid obeisances, asked forgiveness. I'm going for a satsang and here is. So please enlighten me. See, he opened his mouth to start telling Harikatha. Till then, Lord did not inspire him. He inspired him. Now, because the king is going for Harikatha. Now he's doing a, Vaishnava aparad. I should save him from that. See? So Krishna compassionately gave inspiration to the Jadabharata to speak Harikatha. And that way, he will ask, the king also will not do offense, Vaishnava aparad, and ask forgiveness. So, bhakti is, bottom line. So, and so this is what it is. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Now, what prayer? See, the prayer, when we do Ekadasi, we become, Krishna says, right? Atyuttama Priya. We become most dear to him, much more. Atyuttama Priya. Priya, right? Very dear. Very dear. Very dear. You understand? And more dear, most dear. We become more than most dear when we follow Ekadasi. Atyuttama Priya. So when we offer that, and to someone. So, that's the best prayer. And leaving up to Him. Um, of course, the prayer, if we pray to the gopis, sang to them, you'll be more pleased. So, but that is, in this case, it may be inappropriate, what will, but the context wise, we have to, oh Lord, whatever, bestow your mercy to the best. You know what is best. And we do. So leave up to the choice. And that person will continue. See, the prayer, whatever prayer he is, okay, pray meaning not according to my will. See, oh Lord, let thy will be done. Your will. I'm bringing only to your attention. You can do what I can do. So leave up to him. And he will do the best. Usually he will, if they are able to do better devotional service in this life, he will make them well. If not, you gives a better chance, better body, you remember from the beginning, good environment for the bhakti. In either case, it is a benefit for the living, that person. So, and it's also teaching. See, why suffering comes for the devotees, right? People ask, same question. Oh, he was chanting one leg, this, that, doing it became, say, what is this? Do we have faith? Should we have faith in process? Right? No. Actually, like, I think we talked about it. There's an examination. All these things are there to examine us. Our faith is being questioned. We say this and that. It's like if everybody is passed, say in BA or BCom, BS, whatever. What is the problem? Nobody will prepare, right? Automatic pass. You think anybody will read? I'm talking material education. Okay, there will be an exam, so that to test how much proficient you are. What were you talking? Did you did homework properly? Assignment properly? Anyway, test is there, examination is there, is it not? Part of the thing, system. So if not, what happens? If there is no exam, what will be the thing? You get the consequences? Nobody will read. Everybody will be mobile, okay? Like nowadays, you go to the bus or train, everybody glued to the mobile, as if it will solve all the problems. It creates all the problems if you're not careful. Really, it is so powerful tool in the hands of Maya. Okay, powerful tool. Okay, most powerful, taking away from us, from Krishna, this tool. But it can also be used properly too. It can also bring closer. So that choice is up to us. Discrimination. So we should have how much to use, how much not, how much to associate, not. Anukula sankalpa prati. If it is favorable, accept it. Unfavorable, give it up. Okay, don't even think back. Rakshashasi Vishwasa is the protector. Both. No, humility. So that's why now suffering comes because of the on the bodily part. The more we identify ourselves in the body, to the extent. So it is giving an idea, so much. Actually, for devotees, Krishna gives you only partial, very fraction of what we deserve. Understand? Okay. It's very kind, only little bit. Just so that it is also reminding us, say this material world. Say now and then we should have both, okay, positive and negative thing. We should see what is suffering in this world or what is it. Then we thinking, yes, I have to be careful. I don't want to continue in this entanglement. I don't want to get entangled. You see the consequences. So these people are also showing us the consequences, reminding us, beware, don't give up the path of bhakti. Understand? Okay? Don't think there is no fruits or, oh, I'm chanting for so long, I'm not making, improvement, this and that. Actually, there was a question. So, no, is grow by humility. If you more humility, then we think like that, fit for nothing. Rupa Goswami was thinking like that. Krishnadas Kaviraj says, oh, I'm lower than the Jagai Madai. If anybody remembers me, they will go to hell. Hanuman was also thinking, if anybody remembers me, that day they will not get their meal, their food, you know. So it is their humility because of this surrender, of that nature. It makes them humility. That is the true sign of bhakti. That is the thing. Bhakti is such a way it will never say, they will never say I have bhakti. you know, Vaishnava never says I have Vaishnava. You feel the other way around. Always lowest of the low. Lowest of. Now reality, of course they are on that platform, makes them. So humility, uh, mother Kunti praying, oh Lord, please send more difficulty. More difficulty. Devotees are, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came to South India, this person had a leprosy, the worms falling from his limbs. He was taking them back and putting back. They don't want to give any trouble. But, and he didn't bother, whether he did not pray that, oh Lord, make me free out of this life. But Lord touched him and he became completely. Then the devotee is praying, no, Lord, you made me, but now don't give me the false ego that I'm very beautiful, this, that. By your mercy is gone, I became. Give me that. Let me not overcome by that intoxicating beauty. I'm beautiful. No, engage in devotional service. Preach. Bhakti to Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed. So, like that, Sanatana Goswami also in Jagannath Puri, he was in a Dandakaranya forest. Some water, it became itching. Bah, The whole body was, the fluid was, coming out. Then he decided, wait, and then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming every day and is hugging it. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body is being, touched like some gum like that, whole body. Hare Krishna. Online class, ಏನಪ್ಪ? ನಾನು ಕಾಯಿರಿ ನನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮೇಲೆ ದರ್ಶನ ಮಾಡಿ ಗೋಚರ. So, Sanatana, he's thinking what to do. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes and hugs me every day. His whole body getting, impure, he getting Lord. Lord is not. Sanatana was trying to go away, and he's catching Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, coming and hugging. Bye. Then Jagdanand Pandit said, no, you see, you should give up your body, or no, you should go away, something like that. And then Sanatana Goswami said, when the Rath Yatra comes, I will give my life on the chakra, on the wheel of Jagannath Ratha, right? Madam, of course, Lord come to know he is all knowing. Then he said, he chastised, told, you want to give up your body? It's mine. I want to accomplish so many things through your body. You think it is yours to give up at the Jagannath Rath Yatra cart? Lord, this is what it is. Then he hugged him and it's all gone. Okay. So then Lord is telling, you are thinking, some bad smell coming out. I smell very beautiful smell from your body. Wow, so much aroma. That's why I was hugging you every day. But you are thinking the opposite. Vaishnava body is not material. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu but is transcendental. How can a bad aroma can come? You think mother will refuse to hug the baby because he's passing stool and all that? No. So, like that, the test, and of course Jagadananda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu chastising you. He's like your Guru Sanatana, and here I am advising him, how dare you can do that? So Lord does so many things in one thing, teaching us, bringing out the tattva. But Lord can do impossible, possible, possible, impossible. Kartum, akartum, anyata, kartum, sa Ishwar. Anything. That's why we live up to him. He is the best. So I think we done. Any question on this, or we can go another question? See, I will tell you my experience. I hope it's I was doing my doctorate in Washington University, School of Medicine. Okay. St. Louis. So, but somehow Krishna protected me. What? Day one, I was vegetarian. Okay. Somehow. So I was cooking myself. Cooking is. So everybody knew. See, I'm talking 78, 79. Okay. Many of you are not even born. 78, 79, like that. At that time, America, not much vegetarian was known. When they saw me vegetarian, hey, are you alive? They were looking at me. Completely, I mean, no, it's really, I mean, at that time, okay, I'm talking, now it's totally different. Now, America is totally changed. Prabhupada's mercy, our Gurudev's mercy, things have changed totally. But at that time, so my friend, colleagues were also stressing, hey, you always go, let's go for a, thing. I said, I'll never compromise vegetarian. Hey, you get vegetarian soup. What is the big deal? So they forced me to order that vegetarian soup. And then I was taking the spoon and blowing like this. I saw something strange thing. Hey, what is this? That is chicken. Wait a minute. You say it's vegetarian soup and chicken. Hey, wow, chicken is okay. Chicken is okay. So luckily I didn't even taste it. Okay. So Krishna put it. So so we have to be extremely careful. Okay. Actually, um, even Japan, we used to go to Japan. The way I to do, take rice, salt and pepper. Bas. No, no risk at all of anything. I don't know, even in rice they put something else. But it was just rice, plain rice, and then salt and pepper. I thought I will not go wrong. Okay. So it is very difficult. So even if you tell them, because they are not devotees, it is they don't know the importance. They don't know. They say onion. When they consider chicken itself is vegetarian, what to speak of onion garlic? Is, I mean, so you cannot trust them. Okay. Um, best is you take it with you. And nowadays vegetarian is everywhere. Not like that at that time. There are vegetarian restaurants. You know but just salad. I was surprised to see later. I mean, in St. Louis now they have a restaurant where just salad. They serve only salad. Fine. Of course, they put onion, garlic, these additional or accessory or something. So, but they don't put. They give you choice. Sometimes, see, the problem is no matter what you do, the worker there, he will put his hand on the onion, again put it into this salad. He gets the point. So it's a it's not a win-win situation. Huh? So best is to carry yourself, and you have to be careful. Um, Now what to do if it happens one time? Uh, you have to say, oh, it is a lesson. Okay, lesson, so you can avoid future. But you should not let it happen over and over again. So you have to understand their mentality. See, they are there to make money, profit. Okay, they are not there to the welfare, spiritual welfare of the people. Bottom line, you know. So don't take a chance. Best is to avoid. Best is to carry. It is cheaper. How long? How much it takes? And of course, what do you say with the friends? Oh, that. Baba, nowadays you say, see my diet, my doctor, you know, see our Vaishnavas, are your doctors, is it not? They may not understand, okay? Understand? See, see our Vaishnavas, our scripture, is, you don't have to say that, or you can say, are forbidding us, be careful with this. Not only that, suppose even if it is pure vegetarian, okay, no onion, no garlic and all, how it is prepared? You think with a, he has done does Ekadasi nicely, no anger, no mundane material thoughts. Woo! Their thoughts will be all demonic thoughts, and they will be preparing the salad and all that. All that goes in there. See what I'm saying? Even though it is pure vegetarian, you are actually taking most worst all animals equivalent to that. So don't take chance. Okay, offer it to the home. Bring it, wash it. Tulsi, Gopal mantra. Do this. That. Then take it. And if you go, you put them. If you really want to save them, others, go friend. You have your meal like that. I will also take some. Okay. You take your offering, put it into that. Okay. Some benefit they will get it. Okay. The prasada mixed with those things, even though it is partly onion, what can you do? It's okay. No? Some benefit, some sukruti will get, they will get it. And your intention is to bring them something good, right? So you do the reverse, you know. So if one wants to, but you best is to avoid, because you are taking much more than, see what I'm saying? When we take any food, there are three components in it. One is a gross, comes out as malamutra, right? Fiber, this and that. Second component is our goes for growth of skin, blood, proteins, bones, building the body, right? Third component is the food for our mind, words we speak, and our consciousness, the Chetana, Achedita Sankuchita, completely covered consciousness, budding consciousness, So, blooming, all this consciousness. Okay. So, good conscious, after it takes up higher, mind becomes clear. Other bad words are good words. See, because of that. So these three components are very, very important than the body thing, right? So you have to be extremely careful. Best is to offer at your place, and suppose you cannot. Okay, see, this is the thing. Then what you do is go to a grocery supermarket, buy raw things. Okay, make your own plate. Now you are in control. What goes into that? May offer it and then take that. If you're in a travel, something happens, bread and all that, eggs, what bread means eggs, okay? Unless you make your own. So forget about eggs, bread. Take some peanuts, some dry fruits, uh, chances are less, Of course, they might fry with the animal fat, see, crazy world, Bah, 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 bah. Even in India too. I mean, it's not that America. Nowadays, it is animal fat everywhere. You go to any bakery, okay, I'm telling you seriously. Indian bakeries, whew, animal fat. Maida. You know what maida is? I don't know what in English they say, Sugar, eggs, then where is vegetarian? So that's why you have to find one bakery. Otherwise, I was thinking in my mind, bakery, okay, how? Eggless bakery, eggless, sugarless, animal fat less, maida less bakery, you know, like that. Karma free, bakery. Bhakti promoting Bhakti bakery. Okay, you should have like that. you know, but I hope one day it will come like that. So, what to do? Till then, you have to be, extra careful on that. So, but don't be angry because even though you inform them, they like that, because they are not devotees. Okay. So-called many devotees now, for example, some places I'm not many, they use carrot. What can you do? Sugar they use. I'm breaking my head wherever I go. Even Gaudiya Mars and all that. I break my head. No sugar, no sugar. I especially carry the liquid good to Navadip Dham. I give them, I promise. Don't use sugar for Abhishek of Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Gauranga. Then I was successful. Okay. I don't know how long it will continue. It took me a while to do that. They naturally flow. Take bucket of sugar. I said, no, sir, no, no. So I carry, liquid good, liquid jaggery, very pure. Use that, So it takes a thing, Sugar is all pervasive, It's- So what can you do? So we have to keep on trying. So much alternative is there. Jaggery is there, cane sugar, pure cane, like dried. I think come somewhere in Sukanat or something. I forgot the country, South America. They nothing added. They will take sugar cane juice and then sun dry because there is sun all the time there, no problem. And it becomes like not crystal, but it's like a little chinks, brownish. Taste also. I used to make alwa with that. Very good. Um, so next question, we are done. Time. Okay. See, this is the characteristic of Radha. Only Radha has that. Divyon Mother. Meeting in separation meeting. See, we cannot understand. Krishna himself cannot understand what is it. That is the highest, prem. Is a prem Vaichitra, makes that prem makes even though he's there, he's not there. So That is the nature of that prem. And only Radharani as that, but of course, the Gopi Gita, Krishna is telling them, I was there along with you, unseen. Don't think I was far away. So he was, uh, giving them thing. Uh, he was telling them, I was with you. I was listening to your bhajan. If you are intensely doing bhajan, I am also doing with the same intention, with intensity. Etam aprapo. But you are not there. So reconcile. That's why they ask you question. What kind of lover are you? There's a 4 kinds, actually 9 kinds total, right? 9 kinds. Krishna says, I do not belong in any of those 9. Maybe next time we can go, what are those 9? Gopi Gita comes in Rasa Panchadhyay, chapter 29 to 33, Bhagavatam, 10th canto. Chapter 29 to 33. Discuss. So Krishna finally says, I do not belong. Now you're trying to put me. There's no, I don't. So Krishna himself, how can we reconcile? Meaning it's beyond our, bhakti is, nature of bhakti is like that. It makes you feel humility, humble. And it makes you feel you are separated from Krishna, even though he is with you, See, Radharani, physically, even when Krishna is there, this is the difference. See, Krishna is there physically with him on his lap, but still she's crying, oh, Krishna is gone away. Prem Sarovar. This is the incident. When we go to Prem Sarovar in Vrindavan, this incidents. Devotees, our Gurudeva used to talk so much. But now, for our condition, so Krishna is there in our heart, Paramatma. Right? Even when you forget he is with us, he never left us. But we do not feel separation. See, this is the thing. This. We do not feel the separation, Even though we should cry, but where, do you think we can cry for Krishna like the way gopis? No. Gurudev, this is the thing. Our attachment, if we lose, say, house, building, this, that, or a job and that, we cry. Right? But do we cry for Krishna or Guru? So, what can you do? So, I should have done that. Anyway, where's the marks? Now, the second question, Tulsi stick. Say, I would not recommend that. See, Burning tulsi stick. No, we should not do. Okay. So, because Tulsi is Bhakti Devi and we should not put her into. Some people, some they used to do, put it in yajna little. No. But suppose if somebody leaves their body, wearing kantimala, make sure they wear kantimala. Usually, in the depending upon the country and custom, they want to remove everything with the body, right? You beg them or give them money, so please, sir, this is very special, you don't understand. Don't remove this kanti, this bead around the neck beads, don't. And request him, he can put some dry tulsi stick on the chest. Let them bury or let them put into fire. Okay, that is exception where we are asking, burning the tulsi stick. Why? Because if it is also true, suppose if you cremate, if you burn body with the tulsi stick, no matter how sinful he is, he will go to Vaikuntha. Scripture, Shastra tells that. Padma Purana is a story. But that is the exception, because for the welfare, for deliverance of that soul, we are asking, giving trouble to Tulsi. Tulsi, we pray to her, please, I'm doing this, please forgive me. I'm giving you trouble of making you burn in the fire. Please forgive me. And it is dry, so don't stay there, at least partial. Okay? Don't get burned yourself, it's only your stick. Of course, Tulsi, whether it is dry or green, it is the same thing. Understand? But with our mood should be such that, oh, Tulsi Devi, I don't want to get trouble. But this is an exception. This person has died. So I'm mating, anyways, we're using the beads, raikas. That is only exception. Suppose if they are burying, that's even good. There's no problem. Bury them, the body with the neck beads, or tulsi, dry tulsi stick. They will go back to Vaikuntha. If the tulsi, suppose even a tiny bit of stick, okay, tiny, we don't need lot of them, understand? Tiny bit, even a 1 mm, okay, 1 millimeter, okay, 5 millimeter tulsi stick into the body, and they are using, say, 100 kg, 200 kgs of wood. Even 5 mm of tulsi makes it such a way that their whole wood is actually became tulsi. That is the power. And they will get benefit of going to Vaikuntha. Even very sinful person, most abominable. That is the power. Lord says himself. This is the power of Tulsi. What I can do? One time, Yamaraj is complaining, he was so sinful, how he went to Vaikuntha. Lord is telling, what can I do? This is the effect of Tulsi. I cannot say, I cannot control anything, So, but of course in Kartik, see, when you are burning a ghee wig, that itself satisfies Krishna so much. Why you want to burn Tulsi? No. And especially Kartik time, okay? We should not do. Giving trouble, burning Tulsi. No, Krishna, I don't think Radharani likes it. it is not, at least to my knowledge, I would not recommend it. I won't do it. But this is exception. A person is died, this and that. Even a tiny bit, Tulsi custard, praying to Tulsi. I'm giving you trouble. Plus, please bear with it. And it's dry. And don't get burnt, okay? We have a transcendental strength. Oh, Tulsi Devi. Yes, so, but transcendental. So make sure it will not hurt you. We pray to her and then, so like that. So giving trouble, but then, less trouble, but our influence. I think our time is up because it's already 30 years. Anyway, sorry for the delay. And next is Saturday program, appearance day of Srila Gurudeva. So we can, many of you are actually everybody, I encourage everybody, even few words, whatever, say about Gurudev. Because he has given so much. The fact that we are talking is because of his mercy. So, powerful personality. He openly discussed so many things that no other acharya ever, did. So, even few words or something, if you can think of. Don't be what others will think like that. Don't worry what others are thinking. Okay, we're all babies. Okay, yeah, spiritual babies. Oh, even if you make some few sounds, it will make him happy. Okay. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patittanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna.